Good morning and welcome. My name is Sam Jackson. I'm a senior producer of events at Government Executive Media Group, and we're so excited to welcome you this morning to Government Executive's event, Government by the People, Hiring, Training, and Managing the Workforce of Tomorrow. This morning's event brings together some of Georgia's leading voices in federal government workforce engagement, management, recruitment, and much more as we explore the federal landscape of today and tomorrow. For those of you who aren't familiar with Government Executive, we've been the premier digital destination and most trusted information resource serving senior federal leaders for more than 50 years. Through news, analysis, and insights from our award-winning team of journalists, a network of voices nationwide, and events across the country, we provide the first word on the daily business of federal government. If you haven't already, please check out govexec.com to learn more. This is a special week in particular for Government Executive because on Monday, we launched the GovExec Daily podcast. In each episode, our editorial team will explore and discuss the top stories of the day through conversations with reporters, contributors, federal leaders, newsmakers, and expert analysts. This podcast is a unique and engaging way for all of you to stay informed on the top stories in federal management every single day. And since it is a daily podcast, there are already a few episodes online since Monday's launch. So we encourage you to check it out. Go online at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, or govexec.com. Joining us later in the program today, we'll have Mary Leftridge-Byrd, who is the Federal Security Director for the state of Georgia in TSA. In 2019, Ms. Leftridge-Byrd was named a winner of our Government Executive Theodore Roosevelt Government Leadership Awards, where we recognize outstanding work from federal leaders across the country. Nominations for the 2020 Teddy Awards are open now. We encourage you to go to governmenthalloffame.com to nominate a colleague or yourself who's doing incredible work in the federal space. Nominations are open through March 13, so if you have any questions about the nomination platform or about the program in general, please find a staff member after today's program. But back to today. Throughout today's event, we want you all to be part of the conversation. So I encourage you to please tweet your thoughts, comments, or questions throughout the day using the hashtag #GovByThePeople. And lastly, today's event would not be possible without the generous support of our underwriter, Graduate School USA. They really are a great partner with Government Executive for so many reasons. So if you haven't gotten a chance, please stop by their table outside and chat with them for a moment, because without them, today's conversations with the speakers and all of you today in the audience wouldn't be here. So we really appreciate their partnership for today's program. And with that, I would like to introduce Jack Maykoski, who's the president and CEO of Graduate School USA, to help us further set the stage for this morning's conversations. So Jack, please welcome him to the stage.
Sam, thank you, and thank you for bringing a great deal of energy to all of us here in the room this morning as we get started on what I think is going to be a great day. So good morning, everybody. I am Jack Maykoski, President and CEO of Grad School, as Sam had said, and I'd like to also welcome you to today's learning session on the hiring, training, and managing the public workforce of tomorrow. You know, we are proud to partner with GovExec and have been partnering with them for several years in bringing learning opportunities to the federal workforce. And today we have some important topics to talk about from the direct perspective and experience of federal agencies who are located here in this region. You know, we're all facing pretty seismic shifts in the workforce and in the work setting. And these seismic shifts are influencing, among other things, how people view the role of government. And here we are in Atlanta at the center of where CDC sits, and here we see a national and actually a global situation right in front of us. And it really speaks to the importance of the role and what people do bring and what the government does bring to solutions and dealing with situations such as this. In this case, the safety of not only Americans, but people worldwide. So, I'd like to commend all of the CDC folks and everyone involved. I know this is a cross-agency sort of effort, but making time today to be here while you have so much important work to do is really appreciated. This morning's program has excellent presenters offering keen insights and based on real-world experiences that I believe will be very informative and helpful to anyone engaged with talent management. You will hear perspectives on workforce reskilling and training initiatives, strategies for collaboration, and the particular challenges that regional offices face in carrying out their missions. And while I realize this is not a technology-focused session, over the past couple of decades, we have seen an exponential rise in technological advances that are impacting the workforce. Advances in robotics, automation, the deployment of artificial intelligence is improving how we create efficiencies and how we get our mission outcomes. These advances are also having a big impact on the people in the workplace. Along with a technology-savvy generation that is entering the workforce with their seemingly innate skills, these technological advances are changing the workplace culture. Adaptive strategies around strategic investment in professional development and agile workplaces can open up and enhance practices such as communication, higher levels of collaboration, the skill building and career advancement people are looking for, all reflective in the values of the new workforce. I recently came across some interesting information from a report that ATD had put out, and it spoke about upskilling and reskilling and its role in the workforce of tomorrow, really the workforce of today. Among the things that was in this report, it was saying that nearly 60% of employers feel that the skills gap is causing an inability to innovate effectively. I think that 60% might seem a little low, actually. Estimated that 80% of all job roles today require digital competencies, but just a fraction of the workforce is digitally native. At the same time, employers are realizing, and I heard this a little bit this morning from one of your colleagues here in the room, that there is a need to invest in the initiatives that encourage some of the soft skills, creating agile and multi-skilled individuals that bring creativity, communication skills, collaboration, and provide the type of leadership that we need in the multi-generational workforce that we have in place. So talent is looking for employers who offer career development and help with advancement opportunities. Learning and development opportunities, therefore, become a significant employer branding advantage. And I'm sure that many of you, all of you who are involved in talent management are considering that as you're doing your recruitments and doing the things that you need to do to retain people in your organization. So as this all unfolds, there must be attention paid to the impact of change on the workplace and an intentional focus on preparing the workforce to be ready for the opportunities that are being presented to transform how we meet our mission objectives. And federal agencies are at the forefront of all of this and really taking it on directly as we move into the 21st century. So today's program, as our theme proclaims, endeavors to provide your organizations with insights and experience through the lenses of several agencies here in the region and how to meet the real-world talent management and workforce challenges that are faced on a day-to-day basis. So I think we're in for a great morning. For those of us at the graduate school, and can I get a show of hands? How many of you are familiar with Graduate School USA? Thank you, a good number of you. Some of you are not. We have been around. We're approaching our 100th anniversary and providing service to the federal government primarily. In 2021 will be our centennial coming up. But our mission is to enhance workforce performance, advance careers, and enable organizations to achieve their mission in the public sector. We do this through specialized training and professional development programs that we have been offering, as I said, for these 99 years. And we also do this through programs like today where we convene and bring people together to learn what they are doing on a strategic and on a day-to-day level so that we can bring what we learn back to our own workplaces. So with that said, I'd like to move on into the morning. We're very excited to be here and to hear about the workforce issues and best practices, and as your professional development partner, better understand how to align our school, our curriculum, our capabilities with the workforce development needs that you have. Before I leave the stage, I'd like to invite you, as Sam did, to visit our table in the back, gather some information about what we do and how we do it. We are offering on April 15th a learning summit here tied to human resource management and communication, and encourage all of you to share that information and bring people with you, possibly to come back on tax day. I can't think of a better way to celebrate that than some learning and development. I'd also like to thank all of the presenters who have made time to come here today and be with us all and to share their experiences. And with that, let's get on with the program, and I wish you all the very best for this morning. Thank you.